Hi guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures, and today you are joining me on another how I got home from, and this one is how I got home from the North Downs Way. I've just finished it. I'm just in Dover and we have got to get back to Bournemouth. Now this one, unlike the last one, is going to have much more riding, and when I say much more, I mean 180 miles of riding, technically more than the North Downs Way that I've just done. Now, to make this an interesting ride, I could easily just follow the coast to Eastbourne and just go on the South Downs Way, but I've been on the South Downs Way too much recently and I need a break. So what I've done is I've tried to plot a route on Komoot using lots of different people's points of interest on the map. So I'm going to be going from one place to another, and hopefully it will work out well. We have 180 miles, it's going to take 2, maybe 3 days, and we're ending up in Southampton, where I will get a train, because in Southampton there's no booking, I don't need to worry about that, and it's just one direct train and it's just easy. But we've got 180 odd miles before that, so it's currently around 3 p.m. We're going to try and crack on. We luckily have a beautiful tailwind though. I can't wait. Right, first point of action is we are going to be following the coast pretty much to Eastbourne. Let's go. Let's do it. While I'm here in this old pillbox, I think that's what they call them, this pillbox here, when I was doing the coast of Britain and I came through Dover and I was on this stretch that I'm on now, it literally was the worst weather ever, like crazy storms, like really strong wind. It was coming from this direction just as it is today, and because it was nearly nightfall and I was heading along the coast along this cliff, I was like, I'm not going anywhere. So I ended up sleeping, well, like here. I don't know how I managed to fit, but I managed to fit there. I had my bike over here and I actually just slept in here. It was the most uncomfortable, noisiest night ever. And somehow I woke up in the morning, just as the storm had sort of passed. It was still a bit windy and still a bit wet. My helmet somehow, that was like down here when I was sleeping, had blown and literally landed here. If it had gone a little bit more, and it would have been gone. It would have been bye-bye in that sea. That's just a little story of when I was on the coast of Britain. Let's carry on. Right, first 25 miles clocked off, and to be honest, well, it's been pretty easy because, well, at least for the first 60-70 miles, pretty much until we get to Eastbourne, it's pretty flat. It's using like canals or literally just following along the coast along the promenade, so it's nice and flat and amazing tailwind. I'm gonna stop, have something to eat. We've got a chicken tikka sourdough baguette, and we've got this yellow sticker, strawberries, banging. Tonight, I'm a little worried about where to stay because this area is just like so built up. So it's gonna be really hard to find anywhere to camp. But we're just gonna have to keep going until we find somewhere, I guess. Hopefully, we'll be lucky. Oh. Good morning, guys, good morning. Well, I managed to find somewhere to camp last night, but definitely remember why I don't come out this way too much, because there really isn't that many places. It took absolutely ages. I ended up doing 46 miles yesterday, and luckily I found this sort of place just outside of a place called Rye by the river. As you can probably hear, cars. The other side of the river, so not the quietest nights for a wild camp, but yeah, we did 46 miles, so pretty good. Got probably another 20-25 miles until we get to Eastbourne. Whew, it's cold, which is quite nice because it's just mainly like, again, like it's been so far, just following the coastline, nice and flat, lots of like promenades. So yeah, should be quite quick going. After then we get to the more sort of fun off-roady type stuff with some hills. It's quite cold today. I'm gonna get out of this tent and let's get underway. Let's go. Let's warm up. Oh my god, this morning is so cold. Like, as the sun started dropping last night, that wind just became bitterly cold. So quite luckily where I was camping, it was a bit sheltered. It was still a bit breezy, but my god, it's cold and I can only find one glove. Oh, okay, all right, let's continue following the coast until we get to Eastbourne, and let's warm up, and hopefully that sun comes out today. The sky is looking good though, so I think we're going to be good. God, it's so cold. Right guys, so I have just arrived in Eastbourne. I'm sort of coming down. Thank you. Just coming through Eastbourne, coming through the promenade now. So from now on, we've got about 110 miles to go. So if I can get another 30-40 miles done today, that'd be great, because then it leaves like a good amount tomorrow for like a late finish for the train from Southampton. This is where it starts to get a bit hillier. We're going to sort of follow loosely the South Downs way, but not the South Downs. Basically, I've tried to sort of plot it south of the South Downs, so some of the trails below it, but not quite on it. Although we will probably go on it a little bit here and there, and then drop down to the coast a little bit, and then sort of back up and sort of weave our way around to Southampton. Now, it's bloody freezing. This sun is not really doing anything, and it's windy, and the wind is bitterly cold. I cannot feel my bloody hands. I am going to go find some food, and then we're going to crack on and start with the hills. So far, all the way from Dover all the way to Eastbourne, it's basically just been following the coastline, and it's just been like flat pretty much, apart from like one hill. And it's all been pretty easy. A couple little hikes across the beach bits, and then nice perfect flat land along the promenade. Right, I need some food. It's so cold. Let's go find some food. In the famous words of Katy Perry, I'm hot and I'm cold. Oh my god. Although, I don't think that was what she was on about, hot or cold. I don't know. Right, we're starting to climb now. Let's let the hills commence. Mini velodrome. Oh, I like it. Ridiculously sketchy on a fully loaded bike with a saddle so high that it's nearly touching the clouds. See the sea! Right, so now we've sort of come down back to the coast. I'm gonna sort of follow the coast basically to Brighton and then back up onto sort of near the South Downs sort of area where I plan to camp. We've done 52 miles so far today, so if I can do another 20, I think that'd be great. Leave us with about 60 to go tomorrow. Would be nice. I think that's gonna be the plan. I mean, I could in theory just follow the sea all the way back now, but I'm not going to make it all the way tonight, so it's best to sort of head back up to the South Downs, the area, find somewhere decent to camp tonight, because I don't want to repeat of yesterday not being able to find anywhere. So yeah, let's go find somewhere to camp. 20 more miles to go.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Ugh. Bonk. Ugh, I'm so tired today. I really don't want to wake up. Just sleep here for ages. I'm nice and toasty. I'm nice and warm. And a bird has done a poo on my tent. Nice. Right. So last night, yesterday was quite a big day in the end. We managed to do about 86 miles, leaving us with about 50 to do today. Camped outside. I don't know what the place is called, but I'll put it on the screen here. And yeah, got quite far into it. Managed to sleep a couple miles out of that place, and found this nice little wooded area. And now I'm just like, don't want to wake up. Oh. We are basically heading up to sort of like the last big sort of climb back sort of up onto the South Downs before descending down into like Portsmouth or above Portsmouth, and then we probably got maybe 20 miles of off-road, and then it'll be a bit more built up and maybe a few little bridleways here and there, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, no dramas with the trains on this journey. I gotta wake up and get this tent packed up. I could so just sleep here all day.
I'm so sleepy. Why am I so sleepy today? I actually slept really good last night. It was a quiet place to sleep. Just the birds, the damn birds on my tent. Oh, okay. Right, so let's let's get on with the day. We've got some nice bit of off-roading and into the traffic sewer. A nice but bloody chilly morning. I tell you what, this whole trip from the North Downs way to heading back, the wind hasn't really let up. On the North Downs, the wind was just like refreshing, it wasn't too bad. And every day it's just getting colder and colder and colder. I thought we were meant to have summer, but yeah, this morning it's super cold. Gonna have a chicken tikka ginsters for breakfast. And then we are coming up onto the South Downs. I think this one is called Cooking Hill, something like that. There's the big boulder behind me. And once we get to the top of here, we're going to sort of descend down towards Portsmouth, and then we're sort of into the traffic sewer of Southampton and head to the train station, and fingers crossed we can get a train. We should be able to get a train. It's been really cold this morning. It is very beautiful out here. Right, chicken tikka slice, ginsters, and it's all downhill from now. Guys, I have just come down to a place called Havant. I think that's how you pronounce it. Who bloody knows in this country anymore? I am actually going to take the train from here because I checked the train ticket prices from Southampton and they're about a tenner, and from here they're about 15 quid, so £5 extra to save myself, well, to save myself of 24 miles of traffic sewer. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to take the bike on. Definitely can from Southampton. The only one that I'm not 100% sure is the one from Havant to Southampton. Although I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. It's about midday. My ticket is booked for about midday, 12:30. So fingers crossed we can get on this one. Right, let's go play the waiting game. We've got about an hour. And we made it. We made it back to Bournemouth. And yeah, what a fun way to get back from the North Downs way. That was probably around 160 miles. And the route was actually pretty decent. A nice coastal route to Eastbourne, and then a nice off-roady type adventure to get to Havant, and then a little cheat code on a train. Oh, well, that is how I got back from the North Downs way. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And until next time, keep smiling, enjoy the adventure.
Peace.